Have you ever wondered how to create a good learning environment? Do you know what is the most important aspect about a better learning environment? Do you know the characteristics about a positive learning environment? Well, in this video, you will know all about that. How does a teacher interaction set the tone and model an emotionally healthy environment for the entire classroom? Exemplary teachers set a positive and model a positive learning environment by putting time and not only into relationships, but also into building a sense of agency without their students. Students leave their classroom at the end of each year knowing that pushing themselves for growing is something inside of them that they can control. These students understand that a love of learning starts with them, their own progress and work ethic. Students also watch as teachers interact with each other. If there is a sense of kindness and respect among the teachers, students know it. Exemplary teachers work at teaching, modeling, and discussing kindness, tolerance, and empathy. They understand the power of recognition of these three traits and give positive specific praise connected to these characteristics. How does the relationship between the students, how they treat each other, important in the classroom environment? An easy observation to make is watching how students communicate with each other. Are they kind to each other, or are the interactions riddled with disrespect and ridicule? All classrooms environment have a culture of their own. This culture is created by the teacher. What the teacher models and permits is directly related to the classroom culture. A teacher that permits students to be disrespectful to each other creates a classroom environment that is toxic. A master teacher understands this and is constantly stopping, taking on those students' conversations by modeling more respectful language and being more proactive with teaching meaningless lessons when such conflicts occurs. The ability to teach from your feet and not your seat is quite evident in order to create a positive learning environment. A teacher that sits at the desk, plays on their phone, or is not engaged with students while they are in the classroom misses all the interactions going on with the students. There are many missed opportunities. Master teachers utilize every minute in the classroom to connect with the students, monitoring instruction and pushing each other to be a better student. How can a teacher create strong relationship with students? Several characteristics master teachers possess illuminate the ability to create strong student relationship. Those that stand out are also inherent to being a good communicator. Master teachers listen, ask questions, and generally care about the well-being of their students. They understand that strong relationships are built on trust. Listening to students can be difficult as it takes time. The ability to listen to students, especially when they're in problems or concern, is the key to create a positive learning environment. How can body language tell you about the relationship of students and teachers? Actions speak louder than words. Master teachers understand they need to study the body language of their students. They are proactive by asking questions and using a coaching model to better understand students. For example, if a classroom teacher learns that a student is rude by the lunch lady, they are questioning and making sure that the student fixes the relationship with her. They do not let comments or rudeness slide and make sure that culture of the school is maintained to a strong relationship. To this rude gesture was not done in the classroom, the master teacher understands there are a primary person who is responsible for the student while in school setting. The master teacher is aware and is self-realistic of their own body language. They match their body language with how they feel, and yet they are always spinning and reforming conversations as they cultivate and grow instead. The teachers understand that what they model, the students will see that and use to solve problems. Body language that instills patience, kindness, and perseverance are a few of qualities that have been proven to support a positive learning environment. How can teachers build agency, have students support their own learning, as well as supporting others' learning? Master teachers know that they alone cannot guarantee students' achievement. They need support from many different entities, but most importantly, the students themselves. Those teachers build agency with their students. There is an article by Tom Van Ark that says that the states of the teacher can be following by build agency, like be attentive and sensitive and keep high standards, encourage and respect students' perspectives, take steps to detect and respond to confusion, press students to think deeply, require students to preserve, and a lot more. Students can support their own learning environment by keeping a group mindset, as well as reforming perspectives of other students in the classroom. When students can find the positive in a situation, the probability of success and student achievement improves.
The teacher, Rufina Tovar, with 10 years of service, say that for a good learning environment, we need to have communication and respect between student and teacher, listen to the children's needs, participating with them in the relations of the activities, with activities that are dynamic and attached to their context so they can find meaning of the activities. As educational plans are benchmark for setting and guideline for teaching. To involve parents should be held together and events where parents collaborate. The school must provide all the materials necessary for the students to develop their abilities.
The teacher of preschool, Samantha Puente, based on her experience as a teacher, has commented on the importance of motivating students in different ways, such as by strengthening their skills and looking for some point of attention in them. That is, their taste, interest, among other things. The teacher believes that this is very important in order to have a good learning environment and to make the student feel confident and find his own way of learning through his achievements and effort so that he likes the school, seeing it as an opportunity to learn and not as an obligation. Linked to this comment on the support of the institution towards of teaching practice to achieve a good learning environment and how it is important that the school is aware of the problems and strengths of each group to achieve a good environment in all the kindergarten.
For a good and better learning environment, there are tons of activities you can put with your kids, like one in social emotional education. The general purpose of this is to understand the others in an empathic way and establish interpersonal relationships of attention and care for others, looking beyond oneself. The purpose for preschool education is to work collaboratively, and the pedagogical approaches of FILES are to participate in activities in which they interact with classmates at school, express ideas and defend themselves in front of class. There are two organizers. Number 1 is collaboration and number 2, inclusion. The most important point is the aspective learning, is to communicate, play, and work with different colleagues. And our teaching guidelines, it's to prepare arguments for coexistence. The game's a rally, so in this game we'll be in teams, and whoever reaches the goal will win. That is why we must work in teams and help each other. We put a rule, have disposition and agreements on who will pass in each game. Be careful not to push or mistreat the other team, and respect other team's members when they pass in the game. There are 5 games in the game. We have to respect each other and let them have fun. At the end of the game, we will ask questions like, what team won? Did you respect all your colleagues? Did you work well with your team? As we see that, we can see a student is working in teams and having a good communication. And for the final prize, they won a medal. Of course, a chocolate medal.